What's that? Hello. Hello, Nick. Hello. Hello, Nick. Can't you get your landing net on your pole and ship it out? See if your landing net fits on end at pole. Sooner or later you'll get it. What? Not really, mate, no. I'm about £100 behind you, Dale. Foul lookers. I love foul looking all day long. Great. Absolutely fantastic. Come on. What's this? Tinker Tench. Hello, my name's Terry. I'm a tench. My name's Terry the Tench. I love a single grain of sweet corn on a Sunday afternoon for my dinner. sometimes if I'm hungry I might have 2.
I reckon I've got 35.
I think I've got £70.
Well, we're going to write them underneath, but I don't. Yeah?
Yeah, well, asking
You know what I mean?
first and second. You need to go in that edge and catch his head.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's been terrible.
I know. 21. 21.40.
They've got weight, have they? I thought there were more than £20 there.
There we go. With that? What's all this about? £70. Huh?
It's cold, yeah.
I'm just checking. Yeah. 1 minute. £16.5. Do you like that box, Nick?
Yeah, I love it. Go on, mate. What's that? 21, 37, 38, 3.
Hey. Hello.
See that?
£20.6. Matt Pilly. £20.6.
I know. Fish very hard.
Well. Oh, there's more than 14 there.
What with them scales?
18, 13.
Wonderful.
18, 13.
Smashed you up.
Who's that? Who's that? What you got?
Not a lot. 11 fish.
£20?
I think so.
Here we are, Pat Cooper. 2 ways.
8 there.
£36.
33.12.
That's unbelievable.
We'll put him in next and John. Put him in there.
That's why they want 36.
Nick took that one into account.
Forgot that. £40 one.
That's unbelievable.
What's happening here?
That's unbelievable. Right. 40 what? 1. 70, 77, 13.
£2.2.
Nearer.
Right. First round of the Winter League. How many's on Winter League? 72?
72 and I think.
Oh, no, sorry. There's
57
70 in the open match. 70 in the open match. About 57 in the league. So it's a fantastic Winter League.
Brilliant.
Been the first round, and we've been on Oasis, Beaches,
And Laurels.
and Laurels. And I've been on peg 1 on Beaches, which I quite fancied, and I've been next to superstar Dale Shepherd on peg 3. And you won the lake, haven't you, mate?
I have, mate.
£80.
Bingo.
Yeah, you've done really well. The lake, we've weighed in.
Unbelievable.
It's fished really, really hard. So I think that's a cracking weight
£9.
today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good,
I've had £38, third in the section. So I think that's a good start for you.
Yeah,
That's a good dropper for me. So yeah, I don't know where we are next round.
Well, it'll be bonsai probably. 'Cause it's,
How have you caught anyway?
I've tapped 4 mils on long pole. I've had 13 F1s on that line.
Yeah.
14 metres hard pellet.
Yeah.
And I've put a little tiny bit of ground bait down edge, but not a lot.
Right.
And I've caught carp to my left and to my right, really.
Right.
It's been all right.
Yeah. Well
Good.
done, mate.
Thank you, mate. Cheers,
Awesome.
Nicholas.
And we. Right. Well, that was a tough day. To be honest with you, I thought it was going to be better than that. I drew peg 1 on beaches. And when I got to my peg, there was quite a few fish in the reeds to my left. So I thought I was fishing for a big weight. As it turns out, the lake's fished really hard. You know, I couldn't have moaned with a peg really in the morning, but it's a corner peg, and there was quite a lot of angles on the lake. Nearly every peg was taken, and I was a little bit hemmed in, and I think that didn't help regarding me catching on my long line. My plan was at the start on the soft pellet at 7-8 sections to catch some small F1s, and I did. I managed like 8 or 9 small F1s in the first hour, and then I fished hard pellet on the long pole going towards the open water, but there was Jamie Snedker opposite me, a lad in the corner, and we were virtually touching poles. You know, there wasn't a lot of space, open water space left between us from each bang, and I'm just convinced it's just pushed the fish out of that area. So maybe I've had 10 fish in the first 2 hours for not a lot of weight because of being small fish, and I've just had to rely upon catching down the margins, which that was my plan anyway. Catch what I can first 2 hours in the open water, and then target some better fish down the margins. The bizarre thing about it was there was some fish down the reeds, but I did drop a big mistake. I didn't take any bread to my peg, and it was about 4 foot deep. The reeds were knocking. I was going down the margins, could not get a bite, and I'm convinced if I'd have fished bread at half depth or 2/3 depth, I'd have caught a few fish, definitely more than what I had anyway. So I ended up with £38, which was third in the section. And the thing is, with them being only like 6 peg sections, a third in the section isn't good enough to count. You're going to need a first or a second. When I won it a couple of years ago, you needed to drop a second really. So that's how tight the pegs are. I mean, how tight the league is really. Dale won it last year and he had 7 section wins. So you definitely need a first or a second to count. So that's definitely a dropper. Dale was on peg 3. Now, don't get me wrong, Dale is a fantastic angler. He's fishing really well over the moment, and he has been for the past year or so. But peg 3 is a really nice peg because there's not that many snags. So every fish he was hooking down the margins, he was managing to land as well. He's fished a really tidy match. He's caught on the hard pellet on the long pole, and then he's gone down the margins and caught some better stamp fish in the last 2 hours and ended up with £80, not only to win the lake, but also to win the match overall. So he's had a fantastic day and a good start to the league as well. So just see what happens the next round. The next round, we are on bonsai, strip and beaches. So that will be interesting again. Obviously a lot of angles on the league, so see what happens. Interesting match.